divided opinions in this city, publicly reinforced by ever-constant official reminders to the overspending of $3.4 million of other people's money, taxpayers' money. Reminders that at every opportunity were used to slam those councilors involved in approving the land purchase. To say the least, this was a very trying time for the public coping with our elected councilors' controversial purchase decision. Thank God this is behind us and we have moved on. For peace to occur, the hatchets need to be buried, but not in other people's backs. 2023 saw the continued escalation of disputes and confrontations between the mayor and a particular councilman, to the point where that councilman, in an unprecedented mayoral action, has been brought up on ethics violation charges that threaten council with the first ever potential removal of a council member from the city council. The burning question is, was anyone harmed by this councilor's actions or statements? Or is this just little gavel rattling and vindictiveness on one against the other? Truly, this event will be recorded in the Watertown history book. Hopefully, it will be in small print and be noted as unremarkable. 2023 saw the first ever public utterance by a councilor referring to the mayor as being such a beast of burden, and a business owner publicly describing the mayor with a familiar posterior term which everyone has, but some tend to be more of. This year, 2023 certainly displayed the use of some very colorful language at these council meetings. Some of these sign of the times, I guess. It sure kept these meetings interesting. 2023 saw the interim city attorney released to council and the mayor released to the public a mistakenly obtained confidential attorney-client unsigned draft document that should have remained confidential and private and never should have seen the light of day. Its release appeared to have been done with malice by the mayor toward a mayoral candidate with the intent of damaging her campaign. This is my opinion. If ever there was an action screaming for an ethics violation review, this was it. And yet, this action went unchallenged. It really baffled me as to how the mayor could stoop to such a despicable low just to smear a candidate during an election cycle by circulating unsubstantiated and private confidential information. But hey, it worked. 2023 saw the introduction of a new to this city concept of reverse angle parking spaces, just when people were getting used to traffic roundabouts. The strain on this city's adjustment to change abilities has been severe, and reaction to these spaces has been very excited and mixed. Was this a good and workable change? Only time and winter time will tell. I know I'm at my 3 minutes. I'm going to go a little longer. 2023, I timed my speech, by the way. 2023 saw plenty of efforts by city staff and contractors who engaged in a flurry of activities that resulted in infrastructure improvements on a grand scale. These were all long overdue and well needed. Thank you to all who made these changes happen. The city is positively impacted because of these projects. Mr. Mix, thank you very much for your time that you spent with the city also. You had a great year this year. 2023 saw changes in city staff with the loss of many persons with long terms of service in the city. Their experiences are vast and their contributions to this city have been immeasurable. To these people, best wishes and thank you for your dedication and service for jobs well done. Filling your shoes will be tough. 2023 saw a first in the election of the city mayor. The glass ceiling has been shattered, and thankfully it was not Hillary Clinton who did it. With all the woke gender identification concerns and terms, I no longer can simply state that this is the first ever woman elected to be mayor of Watertown, but must somehow carefully word this first so as to not offend all the sensitive people of this community who can not comfortably rest knowing what sex they are with all the confusion that they have generated with their own wokeness. I am of the older generation, and I stick with the belief that our Creator created man and woman and felt that that was sufficient.